finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Faithfire was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
To arms! Get over here!
Give up?
Scheiße! I'm going to enjoy this, I hope. You. Here!
I finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Faithfire was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
tired of life, are you? It's over here! Where is everyone? Quick! I'll slaughter you!
The answer to my prayers is when I wanted to vent my rage on someone.
Jesus Christ, who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the Royal Hetman, Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut. Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that!
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig Kobyla.
You can tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kobyla. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Please, please. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fayfar is very keen to meet you.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fayfar. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rate. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Ratai then.
God save you. Goodbye.
Look at you, lover boy.
I've brought you something. I must have dropped it somewhere.
Probably wasn't the best idea anyway.
Don't you want to do something together again?
That sounds wonderful. Everyone says the Broken Wheel Tavern is the fun place to be in the evening. I want you to take me there.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the glade when he was taking the flour into town, but he never wanted to take me inside. What do you think, Hal? Shall we go?
Well, I don't see why not. But you'll have to try some ale while you're there.
I will, I promise.
Let's be going then.
sometimes. If I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
That's true. I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Scotland.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tuum.
And that's where you go to woo wenches, is it?
Yeah, naturally. The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
You lout.
There's no need to take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right. I'm only joking. I don't go picking up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
What sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Come on then. So, here we are. Shall we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Is it all right?
It's excellent.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
What? What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh.
But really?
Yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
No, I've never...
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
All right. Oh,
All right.
it's fine. Not so bad. You wore me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow and calf. That's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her. You'll pay for that, boy.
My hero. Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella. I'm fine. Ow!
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd finished with him.
That tickles.
Baby.
So, you'll probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
You should go in before Peshek starts fretting. Oh.
Yeah.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fafar has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about Scalets?
In a manner of speaking. Master Fafar has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Scalets mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fafar. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal.
Good gracious, it's Henry, champion of the Ratai tourney.
How goes it, sir? Are you recovered?
I am, for all the good it does. The boredom here. The only thing I have to read is the Bible, and the Hanush won't let anyone near me but the priest. Have you any idea the monotonous drivel that fella comes out with?
This world is but a trial. Be repentant.
He talks to me as if I'm about to breathe my last. Actually, he talks to me as if I were already dead. Listen, Henry, won't you come with me to the Rattay Baths? I need a change of scene before moss starts growing on me.
Why not? When do you want to go?
Come and join me there tomorrow after dusk. I'll be there sooner, but I won't be alone.
All right, I'll come and join you there.
Goodbye.
Yeah!
God be with you.
I need the key to Yezhek's cell.
So Radzik let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
If I were you, I wouldn't question Sir Radzig's orders. Give me the key.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
Good luck then.
Yeah.
Makes you cry and scarlet that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
God be with you. Take care.
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
It's true to say I have a lot of questions.
Well, there you are, then. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Well, I suppose there's some truth in that. I may speak with Sir Radzig and he might pardon you, but not unless you start talking.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me.
If you say so.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is.
I see.
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but...
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
Garlic soup for the
Can we get
winter,
it?
onion
Man
soup for
cannot
the
live
spring.
by bread alone, but he
Asparagus
can't live
for
without
taste and
it
prune
either.
for what ails you. Tried and
None too happy about it.
Good day, Henry. So what have you learned?
All sorts of things.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind
the monastery. Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters.
It might not be as straightforward as that.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Sir, there's one more thing. Sir Jezek went with me without resistance.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my... But, if it can prevent bloodshed, but I can't say yet what will become of him.
As you command, sir.
I'd like to train a bit, just lightly, with practice weapons.
Right. Let's get to it. What weapon would you like to try? I've got a bat.
I'd like to train with a short sword, like a proper knight. And I'll take a shield, too.
Right, lad. Come on, then.
All right, enough. I'd like to train, but I want real combat.
A bit cocky, ain't you? I'll never learn as much with the... Some say you should even... Let's fight, then.
I'd like to train with a short... just on its own.
Right, lad. Are do predela.
I'd like to train, but I want real combat.
A bit cocky, ain't you? I'll never learn as much. Some say you should... Let's fight, then.
I still don't feel entirely...
Right, lad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God's blessings.
I'm looking for some people you might know something about.
If they come here to drink, maybe, but...
I've heard some rough men come here looking to recruit. Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink, or to arrange something?
There were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking...
Don't know about that.
Do you happen to know where the brawlers you complained about moved on?
I've not got the slightest inkling. I'm just glad all the shouting stopped.
You haven't heard talk of any scoundrels in town?
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not.
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon.
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker give...
Thank you, innkeeper.
Not at all. Good luck.
Coming.
Yeah. I hope I can be of help.
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local grave digger.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest, but decent.
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church.
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
And what's been happening in Sasau lately?
Nothing interesting. Except maybe that bitch being slaughtered.
What? Who was she, a villager? I wouldn't call that nothing interesting.
No, I mean a dog bitch. It was a while back, but they called me to clear it up.
What?
The dog looked like she'd been hacked to bits.
Why on earth would anyone do that?
What do I know? Maybe he was snooping around where he shouldn't, and the bitch went for him. I hear there was some dog-bitten fellow being...
Thank you. I'll be going now.
Very well. Take care.
Yeah.
From the flanks of no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you want here? This is that the best you can do? Bring it.
You can't hide from me.
Jesus Christ! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Listen, have you heard about anyone looking to recruit men around here?
No.
Come on. I know how it is with millers. I've been friends with a few and they hear all the gossip.
So go ask that.
I doubt their ears reach all the way.
Then it seems you're out of luck.
Surely we can come to some arrangement.
I don't much care.
So, what do I have to do to get in your good graces, Masterman?
Well, if I heard from those Miller friends of yours that you can be relied upon, and you're not a complete dope.
I'm Henry from Scallets, and I'm looking to...
The tailor...
I'd rather not.
Ah! Peshexif. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
Henry, how are you?
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep just the two. Certainly. We can always... And it's been...
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me... How is everyone holding up?
Holding up. People here are dying. We don't have enough food or...
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these?
Scholars, maybe.
Can I have a look at them myself?
Do you now?
First, you have to cool it down with water.
You do...
Pulling teeth?
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything.
Doesn't the monastery...
They give us some food for them.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive.
Maybe if I brought some meat? Some game? That would...
That...
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little
crowded. I tried that.
And how are you? Is the custodian? And...
What do you mean, what else?
I could do something about it.
No.
Why is there a guard?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of...
What can you tell me about the
He's supposed to be in charge of all the... And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever...
All right.
Look, Henry, I know it. Last week Bohuslav died. We desperately...
I'll do whatever. Tell me more about the situation. All right, that's all. I brought some meat.
Thank you, Henry.
What's wrong with that man by the altar?
He had a broken leg. A bad... I'm not...
My God.
And what do you...
Well, I can try.
You?
I'll give it a go.
So you don't know anything. Don't even think...
What about the executioner from Ratai?
The execution...
Well, maybe it would...
Look. Goodbye.
I can't. I just can't.
Look out.
Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly.
Look out.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own. I'm not needed here. He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
Please.
Where?
You look all right?
Mostly, but my leg still hurt.
Did the Cumans wound you?
That's what I tell the late. Occasionally.
Well, that's no use. I've got bandages.
Wonderful. Could
I can do it myself.
Well, good luck.
You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please help me.
What happened?
I was working on...
Well.
Yes, that's what...
Well, you're...
Weeks. My God, I have to...
What's the problem?
I have a family. I'm poor. And where can me and my wife go then?
Is there anything I can do to help?
When I was little, my father got trampled.
And do you remember what the...
I don't.
I'll try to find...
Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah?
Hopefully I have... God be with you.
Yeah? Where?
Hopefully I have what you need.
No. This doesn't look like...
May the Lord watch over you.
Christ,
What are you making?
a fuss? Hurts like...
Maybe I can make you something.
Oh, I ain't for...
I've got something for...
Really?
Drink this and you'll...
Farewell.
I'm not needed here. I'm not needed here.
I'm honored.
Did you see the axe?
I didn't.
Did you notice it?
No. Take care now.
Good day to you.
Did you see the axe?
I didn't see it.
Did you notice anything?
When they left, it...
Farewell.
Can I take a look inside?
What's got into... Good luck to you. Jesus Christ.
Did you see the
I didn't see it.
Did you notice any?
No, I didn't. Take care now. I'm at your...
Did you see the apps?
I didn't see it.
Did you notice any?
Well, like what? May the Lord watch over you.
Good health to you.
Did you see the apps?
I didn't see it.
Did you notice anything?
No, I didn't. Farewell.
The stone fell on him here. You can still see the marks. This has to be the stone that hit him. I'll take a piece of it. Maybe someone will recognize it. Did you see the axe?
I didn't see it.
Did you notice anything?
When they... Take care now.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Did you see the accident?
I didn't see it. I was down.
Did you notice anything?
When they...
Farewell.
I'm honored that no.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodian.
What is the custodian?
Well,
But
in fact,
I'm much obliged. You look bored.
beyond.
How can you be bored?
Don't even. Me! Like some kind.
Maybe I could help you. No, not at all. You could touch it for luck and...
Oh, now.
Of course.
Then I'll be vague. Farewell.
Good day to you.
Did you see the accident that happened?
I didn't see it.
Did you notice anything?
No, I didn't. Good luck to you.
I hope I.
Did you see the accident?
I didn't see it.
Did you notice anything?
Good luck to you.
Good day to you.
Did you see the accident?
I didn't see it.
Did you notice anything?
Like what?
Farewell.
I'm honored that you...
Did you see the accident?
I didn't see it.
Did you notice anything?
Take care now.
Just as I thought. There aren't any remains here.
Can I take a look?
What's got into you? Farewell.
God be with.
This is the block that fell on him.
And what am I supposed to see?
Well, you've taken delivery of stone before. Surely you can tell one kind from another.
I can't remember details like that. Ask someone who really handles the stone.
I found the head they dug up near the scaffolding.
And what about it?
Someone put it there on purpose. And the horns are fake. They were stuck on. It's definitely nothing to do with the devil.
So someone really is plotting against us. But what does he hope to gain from it?
I don't know. But I'll try to find out.
May the Lord watch over you.
These wounds have been well taken care of.
Greetings.
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the...
Semek? Is he...
No, he's a construction worker.
Henry, for God's sake.
Listen, all I need to find out...
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your...
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was...
But you know what?
Maybe. If he...
But what can we do?
Us.
And where is he?
You know he left...
And does anyone...
God be with you.
Take care now.
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded. Monks so old.
Oh, if that were the... But I shouldn't talk like...
How are the wounded from Scal...
Some of them are well taken care of. Others are dying here, needlessly. It's a good thing.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to your...
I did.
Well, if you know something...
That's true.
Come and speak to me.
So you don't normally...
Well, there were accidents, of course.
If only it had been...
You were there? God be
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, the last time I saw him was when I
heard he's been here...
Well, that's true.
Thank you. Thank you. Why are they so badly provided for?
How
is that possible? You're the infirmarius.
But I have no say in how... And because the abbot's away...
Can't you do anything?
Unfortunately not. And the custodian has enough on his plate.
And the local custodian?
I tried him.
I'll try... I can't believe...
I know.
Even so...
You're not the...
Do you know anything?
I'm not an ex.
Well, one of the he mentioned some...
Herbs.
Oh. Purple herb...
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herb...
Yeah. Hopefully I have what you need.
Thank you. With any luck, I'll soon be feeling better. If you find the time, stop by to see me in a few days. God be with you.
Dear Mistress Johanka, I come again in admiration of your selfless dedication. I would like to invite you to a fine banquet at my palace. You certainly have earned What business have you here, fellow? Who let you in?
I'm taking care of the wounded, as I'm sure you're aware.
Ah. Well then, run along and take care of them, and let me talk to Johanka.
Wouldn't it be better to have the banquet here, custodian?
What?
You admire Johanka's self-sacrifice.
Ah, yes. Quite. I was just thinking the same. I hope I can be of some...
I'm helping at the infirmary now, and I...
Ah, and how is Johanka?
Yes, I do.
Good, good. Does she ever talk about...
Sometimes.
That's good.
I'm mainly here for supplies and to talk about the state of the wounded from Skalitz. They need blankets, food...
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take...
His hands are tied. Until the abbot comes back, he can't get anything.
And why should that interest me?
Maybe because of Johanka.
What precisely are you getting at?
She has a kind heart. Everyone can see how deeply she cares about the wounded. If you help her selflessly, it'll win her over. She's bound to be impressed.
Maybe you're right. It will cost me something, but I'll discuss it with Nicodemus. I should be able to help in some way. See you later.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Yeah.
What do you need, sir?
I need you to do me a favor, Henry.
Of course, sir.
Good. You'd never think it, but Zdena here is a demon at dice. She stripped me bare ass naked, and I couldn't even get a ribbon off her.
Well, I'll rip everything off her then, eh?
Good God! You do that to such a fragile flower, who I paid for, by the way. Right then, you've got to beat Zdena at dice. I refuse to be the only one here with his arse on the show.
All right. Why the hell not?
How have you all been getting on here?
Well, Lord Capon's been chased.
How about a game of dice then?
Are you sure?
Let's see how good you are.
Good luck. May the best girl win.
It seems there's method in your madness.
You haven't exactly gotten off to a good start, have you?
That's how to roll. Maybe you'd have more luck if you'd remembered to throw the other dice.
Oh, no!
Bad luck, gentlemen. I suppose now you want me to strip as well to keep you company.
I could do with a good soak too.
Then strip off and hop in here.
All right, why not?
Put your clothes in the trunk.
Shift over. I don't want to tread on anything vital. All right, just give me a moment and I'll roll it up again. Oh, that feels good.
Don't take this personally, but I've never seen a man more in need of a wash. I've known cowpaps less fragrant.
You certainly know how to have a good time.
Yeah, drink. It's not terribly high quality, but it should do the job.
I don't mind if I do. Give me that.
That's the spirit.
So this is how you recuperate from your injuries? Booze and wenches?
Of course. Is there any other way? So, what news, Henry?
Never mind about me. What about you? Have you recovered from our hunting adventure?
I'm well enough, Henry. These baths are just the thing, and Zdena here is very healing.
You'll keep an eye on things here, won't you? Clara, bring some wine for the gents before they get cross.
You know what, Henry? We really can't drink this local piss. Clara, my most favouriteest bathmate. But admit it, my dear, the wine you have here is pitiful.
What's wrong with the bathhouse wine?
I'd rather drink the bath water. You should go and get something better. Though where? Ah! I know! In the cellars under the rat house, there's some excellent wine that Sir Hanush bought for us.
And you want me to go there and get it now?
I'd be indebted to you. And a grateful nobleman is the best ally you can have.
All right then. What kind of wine is it?
A Sylvan Red, in the cellar under the rat house. It's the last barrel at the end on the right-hand side. Get a picture somewhere and take it with you.
All right then, I'll bring it.
Good man.
Yeah.
What's the matter, laddie?
We've no business here. Clear off. What do you think you're doing? I've a mind to call the guards. Lost something here? What was that noise? Hey, who's there?
Yeah. So, about that wine you...
Well?
Of course.
You really broke into the...
I certainly did. I hope that wine's really worth the trouble I had.
I don't believe it. You really broke into the cellar. You're insane.
But, sir, you asked me to do it.
Jesus, Henry. You'd be talked into just about anything.
Well, let's see if this wine is as good as you say.
What are you waiting for? The parish priest's blessing? Come on then, get it down you. Ah, now that's what I call a real wine. Sylvan red. It's not like that donkey's piss they serve in this otherwise delightful establishment. You can tell from the first sip, can't you, Henry?
Yeah, as you say, sir. Sylvan red. The taste is unmistakable.
I'm not like the other girls.
I know, Clara.
You are different. You deserve more. You deserve flowers.
What?
What kind of flowers do you like?
Well, I like all kinds. I like dandelions, sage, knotweed, and poppies. I really like poppies.
Henry, did you hear that? What? The lady requests dandelions, sage, cabbages. Right.
No, knotweed and poppies.
What? You want me to go flower picking now?
I know. I'm putting you to work again. But if you do it, I'll give you 70 Flowengroschen.
That much? All right, I'll go. No. What was it she said? Sage something else, and roses? Yeah, what would a bouquet be without roses? There's some in the upper castle garden. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't move a finger. Surrender. You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you.
Hey, you! Oh.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This definitely...
All right.
All right.
Ow!
Yeah.
Damn! Yow!
You've no business here. Clear off.
What the hell are you doing here? I'd like some privacy if you don't mind.
Come for my wench.
Well, as you can see, I'm not your wench or anyone else's, so fuck off.
What are you doing with my Clara, you cunt?
Archie, stop that. He's just bathing here.
Bathing here, is he? When all the wenches but you are whores.
Archie!
And are you whoring now too?
That's enough, Archibald!
Archibald?
You shut your mouth, I'm not done with you!
No, I swear this gentleman hasn't touched me.
Actually, that's quite true. Well, mostly.
No, nothing happened. Nothing.
We'll talk about this later. First, I'm dealing with this bastard!
I'd like to see you try arse and balls.
Arse
and balls!
For the love of God, stop it, both of you!
Fucking hell.
Hey. What do you think you're doing?
No curva.
Henry!
What the hell got into you? Trying to drown a nobleman?
Oh, shit. Fuck. Sir, I didn't know.
Get out of my sight. Go on before I remember I can have you hung.
I apologize, your lordship. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Archie, wait!
Phew. I nearly got drowned by arson balls.
Oh, that's the least relaxing bath I've ever had.
Fuck, I feel like I've swallowed the Baltic.
Oh, drinking will be the death of you.
Damn right. Is there any wine left?
Are you out of your fucking mind? You want to carry on?
Of course. Well, don't tell me you don't fancy a drink after all that.
What will you do with them, Sir Hans?
What, with arson balls? I don't know. What do you think I should do with him?
He was drunk and insane with jealousy. I'm sure he'll be sorry when he sobers up.
But he tried to drown a nobleman. I can't just let him off.
He didn't know who you were. Anyway, if you let him off, you'll show that you're the better man.
I suppose you're right. Fuck him. But we had some pretty good sport. Take care.
Yeah. Yeah.
hope I can be...
Sir Divish mentioned you've been having one or two problems.
Well, he's not wrong.
What happened with the stone?
A piece broke off one and fell on someone.
And isn't it possible...
It's not. I sent them the best stone.
I'm sorry you have so much...
It'll end. Good luck, then.
What do you know about these rumours?
There was an accident in the monastery, and there are
And isn't it possible one...
No, it's slander.
Here's the cursed stone.
It's old and weathered. But this isn't my stone.
What?
Well, this stone isn't from my quarry.
Did you send the last delivery of stone?
No.
That's odd.
But that's not possible.
It seems the stone...
Unthinkable.
Then someone must have replaced them on site.
But what would the builders have?
I don't think the builders know...
A thief? Good luck, then.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I see there's not much going on around here. So you've stayed here on your own?
Quite so. All by myself.
I'm sorry to hear that.
My older brother ran away with the...
I can see you took your vow seriously.
I did.
The Cumans.
If it were Cumans, they begged me for food.
There are gangs like that around. I saw the mess they left behind.
It was horrible.
And where did you hide?
By the grace of God.
And I don't see your family.
No.
Do you think folk will ever go back?
I don't know about...
Do you mean the priest?
Indeed.
Of course.
He did.
That's true enough.
But if you're interested...
I can always ask, but I've heard where this...
That's great news.
You might as well...
True. A few years ago...
Simon.
Aye.
That's not a story.
It only reached you... Well, there was neither... That's just it.
All right.
I couldn't tell you. Well, they live on a...
I'll go and see what... Don't worry. I found you a...
Really?
I tracked down the Skalitz priest.
Ah, well, you'll see. One step...
I hope so.
I've put together a small...
I couldn't possibly take it.
As you wish, then.
So, farewell.
I'll keep an eye on him. Take care.
Ow.
I need help with a wounded man from Sasa.
And why should I help you?
I'll pay you.
All right. What is it you want of me?
Do you know anything about broken bone?
No, Henry. If you want to rough...
No, it's not that.
Yeah,
that's right.
True enough.
Above the ankle.
All right, listen. They won't let me in to see him. There are 2 bones there. You can find both of them by feet. You have to find the place where he'll scream like, don't be afraid to dig...
Do you know there's a girl crying?
I execute...
What?
No, not like that.
So then...
Folk would like...
Why?
Do you really...
Is it really that bad?
I'm not complaining. They might look...
And that's what she's a...
Exactly.
Doesn't that cry?
None she knows. You could help her.
Me?
Alishka has no...
Why do you want...
I do.
All right.
My thanks.
Yeah!
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Here's the cursed stone that caused so much damage.
It's old and weathered. But this isn't my stone.
What?
Well, this stone isn't from my quarry. See the grain? That's not from the weathering. The stone is from somewhere else.
Did you send the last delivery of stone in smaller pieces?
No. Why would we do that? We always deliver it in big blocks. It's easier for us.
That's odd. They told me they were glad you got them smaller pieces, so they had less work to dress it.
But that's not possible.
It seems the stone you sent never arrived and they got this instead.
Unthinkable. I delivered the last shipment myself because I wanted to exchange a few words with them, and nothing happened along the way.
Then someone must have replaced them on site.
But what would the builders have out of it?
I don't think the builders know what happened.
A thief?
Sir Divish mentioned you've been having one or two problems.
Well, he's not wrong.
What happened with the stone?
A piece broke off one and fell on someone.
And isn't it possible?
It's not. I sent them the best stone.
I'm sorry you have so many worries. I hope it all ends well.
It'll end, one way or the other. It reeks of profiteering and politics.
God be with you.
God be with you.
I see there's not much going on around here.
Quite so. All by myself.
I'm sorry to hear that.
My older brother ran away with the wandering players.
I can see you took your vow serious.
I did. But it's starting to get dangerous around here.
The Cumans.
If it were Cumans, they beg me for food.
There are gangs like that around. I saw the mess they left behind. Savage.
It was horrible.
And where did you hide?
By the grace of God,
But I don't see your family with you.
No.
I saw them.
By the grace... No.
Do you think folk will ever go back to their home?
I don't know about Scallett.
Do you mean the priest?
Indeed.
Of course.
He did.
That's true enough. I didn't see him there.
But if you're interested, young fella, maybe you could help us find the priest we need here.
I can always ask. But I've heard where the Scarlet's priest went.
That's great news. Although I had my eye on another priest.
No, it probably won't be necessary. I'll try to find the Scarlet's priest.
So be it, so be it. Just as long as there's someone here. Farewell.
I found you a priest.
Really?
I tracked down the Scarlet's priest. At the time of...
Ah, well, you'll see. Once there's...
I hope so.
I
couldn't...
As you wish, then.
So, farewell to you.
I'll keep an eye. Goodbye. Welcome, Henry.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What's the matter? Quitting! God! Come on. Now you're done. Hey.
Good health to you.
I need help with treatment.
And what's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing. But Philip from Skalitz is dying.
Slowly now.
Nobody knows.
The Lord have mercy.
How do I clean his
It might surprise. It'll make him a bit delirious, but it'll help. May the Lord watch over you.
watch over.
Are you holding him firmly?
Aye.
Done.
I can't sleep again.
For the love of God! What have you been doing?
That custodian Sebastian is really obnoxious.
He can be unpleasant, but in his own way. I don't know.
You can't be serious.
What's that supposed to mean? At least he was here, unlike you, the whole time. And anyway, mind your own business. Goodbye.
What?
How are you feeling?
Good. It feels clean.
It will. Tell them to rebandage you daily.
Thank you very much, Henry.
Don't mention it.
Take care.
What's going on now? You didn't get any brew?
The brew's gone.
You could have saved some.
I know, but I didn't.
This is the last time.
Take care.
For the love of God!
Tell me more. All right.
Goodbye.
Aha. It's you.
I see you look much better.
No, I feel much better. If you ever need to know about anything that's going on in Sasau, come and see me. Thomas is my name.
How are you doing? Feeling better yet?
Aye, much better.
Truth be told, I didn't come just for your health.
What do you need?
Well, I've heard tell there's work for fearless men who enjoy a bit of silver.
Ah, I believe I can help you with that.
The church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but...
That's it? I don't need to speak to anyone?
Just doing what I told you is enough. They'll give you a good look over and see if you've got the metal. Don't you worry about that.
All right, thank you.
You took care of me, why wouldn't I help you? Tit for tat.
Take care.
Brew?
Yeah, take care. I can't.
I've got something for you.
Really?
Here you go.
Thank you. Take care.
I'm looking for Leszek.
Well, you won't be seeing him now.
He confessed to everything.
I gave him no...
And you just let him go?
He slipped out of my clutches and I couldn't catch up with him. He's most likely...
Did you tell anyone about it?
Of course. I went and reported it right away.
Good health to you. May the Lord watch over you.
God be with you.
Has anything else unusual happened?
I can think of a couple of things.
A skull with horns?
I don't know.
What about the second thing?
One of our workers ran away.
And that's unusual?
Somewhat.
The skull is a fake.
But where would they get a human skull?
Maybe to frighten the workers?
But that wouldn't help anyone. An idiot who was nearly...
I looked around.
Yes, it's very poor.
That's not what I meant.
But why would anyone do that?
Well, maybe he was stealing new stone and replacing it with old stuff.
But the carriage never moved.
So someone had to take it out without being seen.
That huge piece of rock. God be with you.
Salam.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like. People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Who's Pius, and why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
I'll have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Well, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something.
And do you have any other ideas besides...
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got.
Murder someone in a...
Murder's a sin.
Yes, it does.
Well...
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
And what else? Should I come back here afterward?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well. From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off. Good luck then.
wish I was able to swim.
God save. Take care.
My humble greetings.
You wouldn't be Carl by...
No. God be with you.
Just as you ordered. Let me have some grub, whatever's quick.
God grant you health.
You wouldn't be Carl by...
No. God be with you.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Good luck then.
My humble greetings.
You wouldn't be Carl by...
No. God be with you.
Well, Master Painter.
Yes, unfortunately. And my offer still stands.
Why not?
Good luck then. What?
Calm down.
I get...
There. Satisfied?
Ale as usual. What? Are you volunteering to get out?
That's right. Let's go.
What's the matter? Come on! Attack you, My humble greeting.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. See you later.
As you wish.
Pour me one.
How much longer must I wait?
One beer for me. Jesus, what do I have to do to get a drink here?
Look out. My humble greeting.
You wouldn't be Carl by...
No. God be with you.
God save you.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Good luck then.
Leave me be.
I've only got 2 hands.
Back trouble?
Got it for you right here.
What's the hold up there?
God save you. What can I do for you?
All the best.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
Excellent. I've been wanting to speak with you. There's something I'd like to talk about.
Let's have a drink.
A man after my own heart. The drink's on me. And will my guardian angel here join us in imbibing? No, he will not. Perish the thought. My dear, dear lad, what a cross I have to bear. See you later.
There's something I'd like to... Could we speak in private?
Really? Get rid of him for me. Good luck then.
There's something I'd like... What if I entered the monastery instead of...
I would give you your weight in gold, if I had any. But Manfred there, my guardian angel and caretaker, has all the coin, and he never takes so much as a single step away from me. If you help me get rid of him...
He's been listening to us the entire time.
So what? Listen, friend, let's raise a glass. Manfred here's a sleepy old goat. We can talk once he dozes off. Please, get rid of him for me, any way you can. God be with you.
There's something I'd... Could we...
Get rid of him. Goodbye.
My pleasure.
There's something I'd like... Could we speak in...
Goodbye. A tankard of ale.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the...
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire. The way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. But he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery. So there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of St. Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. God be with you.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum et vivam. Et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough.
I haven't quite got my bear.
Very well. I'll leave you alone for now.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant.
Is it all right if we don't do the tour?
I thought that since you're literally... Here's a letter from the prior with the daily schedule.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, Here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs. This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to. This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work.
As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the cicatas, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The Rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how.
And that's all. Today you are still free from duty. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway? What do you want from me?
Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lukas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
I don't think it was him. But please, don't tell a soul what we've been talking about.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. It's peaceful here. There's food.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange.
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask.
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
I know you're pious. The man I've been looking for.
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor, or Carl, or whatever your true name is.
I don't know. I'm not sure what I should do.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play bloodhound for a pack of nobodies. And I'm glad you have your doubts.
I don't want to be like the people I'm looking for. If I have to kill, it should be for a reason, not because I enjoy it.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out, before we make a run, there we'll split up.
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the track.
And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even...
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out?
Getting the keys won't be easy.
I know, but Brother Solarius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks lying, or there's the hard way. Steal the keys from the prior. He carries them with him at all times.
They both sound hard to me, but needs must. All right, that's it.
Excellent. And Gregor...
Peace be with you, brother.
Did you have to finish someone's No.
Sorvus.
Aha, Gregor.
I'm looking for something.
And what would...
I'm looking for
lock picks.
I'd like to practice...
Well, why? So you heard... I'll trade...
Can we do something about... Satisfied?
That's...
Tough luck.
I wonder what Teresa's doing now. I could stop by and see... This looks like the dregs after a night's drinking. Who could be coming here?
Go away. Novices aren't allowed here.
Novices have no business here.
I'm a new brother, a novice.
Welcome amongst us. How'd you like it here?
It's wonderful here.
I'm glad to hear it. May your enthusiasm last.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Brother? You were somewhere you shouldn't have been.
Very well, brother. I accept my punishment.
Now, show me what you have on you.
God be...
Christ, who, because of the Holy This very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only if what is commanded is done without hesitation, delay, warmness, grumbling, or objection. For the obedience given to superiors...
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
For if the disciple obeys with an ill will and murmur...
I have everything we need for the escape.
...with his lips but simply in his heart, then even though he...
Excellent. Straight after Vespers, we'll meet in the dormitory. We'll have to get it all done before the monks have finished dinner.
What exactly is your plan? And why can't we do it at night?
We're going to prepare a little riddle they'll never solve. And why at mealtime? Because we need the dormitory as well as the church to be empty. Then at night we'll escape. Do you follow? Take everything with you and don't forget the keys.
Good. Once evening mass ends, I'll be in the dormitory.
That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed. Let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time. But bold, hard, proud.
Praise be to Christ.
And again, beat your son with the rod, soul of you.
I'm Gregor, and...
I know.
That means you get to...
No, not at all. Talk to me.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. Concoct 2 bucks blood potion. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby.
dominate.
Stop, Gregor. Brother. Brother Nevlis.
I was feeling a bit...
Really? This time
I'm Gregor.
I know.
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone
when it's not the way?
Then we're authorized to met out. Brother. Brother.
I had other...
Really? Fine then.
By his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better in good works or in obedience. And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but, since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin.
Brother, what are you doing?
I definitely was.
Really? Fine then.
Praise be to God. For a moment there, I was worried you weren't coming. Give me that blood. This is the exact spot where you pushed me off the gallery.
And here's where you dragged my lifeless body. Thank you for helping me out. Now we must each go our own way.
I was glad to help. I did what I needed to do and no one got killed. What will you do now?
Now, get the hell out of here. Steal the first horse I come across and ride until dawn, far, far away from here. I was thinking... Here, take this. Show it to those cutthroat bastards and tell them you found it on me. That should convince them. Especially when they hear about the outcry here after the fires found out we've gone.
Your lucky die?
In a manner of speaking. Hope it brings you more luck than it brought me. Thank you. Thank you for letting me live, Brother Gregor.
My name's Henry.
All right, Brother Henry. May God be with you.
For the love of...
Tell me more. All right.
Goodbye.
I've got something for...
Really?
Yes.
Thank God be with you.